Hello. How are you? Doing well, I hope. I sincerely hope you're doing well. Filters, go to plugins, blah, blah, blah. Noise reduction is cranking a little, clamping a little too hard. I'd say, let me see. That's too little. And that's grabbing everything. Yeah? But it's not staticky. I hate that. Now it's back to 40, isn't it? So let's bring it down there. Okay. I'm gonna also let me turn this off and try sibilance. Not sibilance. Clarity. Hello. Reset the neural network. Go ahead and check it out. What's it gotta do? It's already done. It's already done. Single. Analyze the sum of stereo channels for similar ambience, less CPU. Oh, let's try that. Well, with the output signal. Okay, cool. And then you can crank that how much it's actually got. And let's just do about, what, 50? I just really want to bring it down so it's not as bad. And the true peak limiter has what going for it? Oh, that's not bad. It's just the signals doesn't seem to be coming in very loud. Oh, yeah, I see it now. The signal at the very top is not coming in very loud at all. Okay, so fat channel could bring that up a little bit, couldn't it? There's a gate. We don't want a gate. We want the compression. Threshold. Fly. Okay, it's already giving it volume, so we don't want to do too much then. Alright. Oh, I could do as 11, couldn't I? Check that out. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reduction. Noise reduction. Noise reduction. Gain, it says it's doing, but I don't see the meter moving at all. Check 1, 2, 3. Alright. And I don't need to cue that here, so we'll sit down low. Listen to R folks, Renaissance folks. And then the clarity. Check 1, shouldn't be clipping anywhere, so it looks like it might be getting close. Reduction shown underneath this pink. White line represents infinite. Okay, cool. So that's coming in good. Okay. So how are you? Good, bad, in between? In between? I'm doing great today. Today's a really good day for me. Got a final master on my coffee recipe. So yeah, I'm set now. We'll be forecasting days before they get here. I'll forecast tomorrow on your watch. But you can't go back, can you? It's not talk about the day you had. Talk about the day you're gonna have. It's like a weather vane. 3 times a day, make sure it's gonna be alright. Just be safe. Make sure you don't hurt yourself. Or someone you love. Because that's really what we're afraid of, right? Alright, so I've been tuning my drums, and that's been really fucking cool. They're doing very, very well now. They're coming across all this shit. I'm gonna break that out and see. Yellow lead better? Cool.
Once I saw her
So yeah, I'm dialing them in nicely, man. I'm really digging the shit. Having fun. Having a lot of fun. I finally, yeah, I got my, I think I've got my tramadol under control. It was just kind of just like wanting to get high and stay high. Now I'm using some like pot to break it up in between. Is that coming from the speakers at all? Check 1, 2, 3. No, it sounds like it is. Yeah, maybe it is. But no, check 1, 2. Oh, it's coming through the fucking subwoofer. That's why it sounds like that. It just sounded kind of like haunting. I could still hear the top end. That's why if I would have been just I would have known this. So, I'm so sure we will. And go away. I don't fucking like Apple. Is that clear? Maybe this is before the scoot away, you know? I don't know. I know it's got the home button, so. And it's always trying to fucking log into Apple. And I don't have an idea. I don't keep any of my music through Apple. On that shit. Fuck Apple. I don't like Apple. That's my thing. Well, I don't fuck them, you know, but. Someone likes them out there, fine. Everything they do is like ass backwards from what I would want to do. Because it is so locked off and it is so like me. It's not like a we. Does it keep you protected? Yeah, but the future's going to be all about open source. That's all there is to it. Personal will be just simply how much people, like right now, people, if they want to know about you and they can deep dive you, they will. There's ways around all the stuff that you think that is protecting you. There's ways around it. So I just live as if I don't have nothing to hide, because I don't. And no one can hack any of my shit. What about your money? Let's get rid of fucking money, will we? Jesus Christ, man. Like I said, then you can I was thinking about a way to run music schools now. Let's see if it's actually even broadcasting my voice, or I'm just sitting here just talking shit. No, it's going out, okay. In school. Just have the music instructor go in, you know, and they're leading the music class, right? And just start. We're gonna play a game, and it's just have like, you know, who wants to play, and then everybody's, you know, they can tell. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have like a, you know, something else like a click this, keeping that, you know. And see the kids are going, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think kids are doing that kind of shit. Like, very good. You know? Don't like, oh! You didn't find Mozart, you found a kid that can play music. Okay? And their mind is attuned towards that. After a few minutes, find out who's just banging shit, and if I'd listen to it and see if there's any sanity to it. And if there's not, it's just kind of going like, you don't want to play? You don't play music? I'm like, no, you want to go do something else? Like, yeah. Okay, who else wants to go do something else? Who wants to play music? And if you want to play music, just keep playing music, and we'll, you know, and then you can start on the deeper fucking things of theory, you know, just like, you can chant this and go, or kind of, you're adding your own voice to it already as a kid. You just kind of go, I like this. I don't want to just go 4, 1, 2, or if you are just 2, 3, 4, I like this. It's the sound, or yours is, you know, whatever you get to play with as a kid. Just get some toy shit, and that way, again, the kids that walk away from it, like you walked away from this to go do something else. I'm gonna play with blocks, and now you're a carpenter. And that's why you're not a fucking musician, but the musician needs you to build the instruments. You went on to do other stuff, managing now, you know, the metals and stuff, that they need strings or whatever the fucking, you know, nylons also work for strings. Heads and things like that. And they also need an audience to listen to the music. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of people going, listen to me, 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 listen to me. Yeah, you want to listen to me? No, I want someone to listen to me. There's no one going, how about listen to me? Real quick, just real quick. We gotta do something. We can't just be sitting there, all of us tuning all day. We can't be warming up all day. Does anyone have any ideas? No, I have some ideas to get us all started, and from then I want to start hearing some of people's ideas. Well, if you don't want to play this anymore, there's other things you can do. There's kind of good fundamentals underneath, you know, and then that's just part of your curriculum, and you just go, like, you know, while you're doing your other classes and stuff, it's just, you just have that, and then the people that are doing, don't focus so much on fucking, you know, perfect grades and whatever, but can you retain, what can you do? Because you're not good at history. Can you deliver the mail? Okay. Can you seem to be exercising, whatever, can you actually teach people how to get in shape like you? Because you're in great shape. People would love to do it. I mean, you're gonna hold it and be, you know, no, give your fucking self some meaning and shit, you know? I mean, all that shit you do, it's not just fucking about going and grabbing other dudes. Come on, go, you know, don't fucking push that on me now. If you do, there's other fucking classes you can go do. And that you can be instilling, like, what men are supposed to be at the same time, you know, and not necessarily, you know, just get to see men behaving like men. So emulating, hey, fucking straighten up, man. Yeah, we'll joke around later. You know I joke around, but like right now, look, are they fucking joking around? No, then fucking straighten up. It's apparently something serious. Well, maybe if you fucking stop fucking around, we'd know what the fuck's going on that's serious. At least let's find out what the fuck. Oh, this is just some kind of flag presentation? Yeah, let's fucking fuck off. You know? Well, I mean, they want it to be serious, so let's at least respect that. Yeah. Especially if they're actually, like, supplying your housing, supplying your food, supplying, you know, whatever, and making you got a family and whatever, not abusing your trust. These soldiers should not have the appearance of fucking unbiased. If you don't know what you're fighting for, then you don't know what you're dying for, therefore you're not really convinced about doing it, are you? You're just convinced that the country is good, then you find out through the grapevine or whatever the country is not good, or the king is not good, and then you want to fucking... I saw that no kings slogan today, and I was like, I wouldn't say no kings, I'd say no unworthy kings anymore. And then the people have spoken. We have a democracy. We will not tolerate. We can tolerate a good king, can't we? Oh, if they're leading the fucking way, we're like, yeah, go the fourth term. Yeah, see, run, go. And that's the first sign of being a fucking human. Are you fucking human? Yeah, then mom would give a little bit of grace, unless it's like something egregious that we're like, yeah, no. Made a bad call? Who hasn't made a bad call? Was it intentional to make the bad call? No, then maybe we just cut a little, ooh, got a future. The kind where we can work together and try and fix it as long as we acknowledge there's a fucking problem. We can work together to fix a problem we know we have. When you guys are sitting there going, no, the finances are fine, and you're leaving IOUs in the goddamn... That's why they're trying to get rid of Social Security. They've been leaving IOUs in there. One, there's still a pot in there to steal. Big enough to steal. Two, they've been doing it since there's been a surplus, and, you know what I mean? And that way they can just cut off the fucking... Yeah, and then they can make you and seniors live not on a fucking good budget like they could, but on the leanest, slimmest fucking budget possible. They can balance their fucking warmongering and all their promises about infrastructure and all this other shit. Where's that money come from? Don't worry about it. We're just yanking it from somewhere. And that's a Ponzi scheme. It may be getting close to the end. You know what I mean? Again, like when Obama was in there, it may have actually had something left in it, and by now there's just fucking nothing. And so they're like, yeah, let Trump have this, because it's going to crash the whole fucking thing. Unless somehow he can pull off some fucking, and yeah, Trump pull off a fucking Hail Mary, no. It's gonna crash, which is what they want, because they want to build from the ashes of what's left out. You guys don't see that. There's America the Beast. Ruling by, not ruling per se. You can't occupy. You can occupy up here, can't you? You can occupy someone's time. You can't occupy their land. They'll always resist that. They'll welcome you in. After a little bit, you just gotta work up that thing of trust. Trusted news source, trusted this, trusted that. That's why that Ground News and Robinhood and all those other things are fucking scams, because they're run by a higher company that has, you have the desire for a company and a billionaire to finally be a decent person and help the little people. And they name it Robinhood. Stock market trading. What they were doing is actually watching how the peasants fucking trade and then betting against that with all their fucking money. And look who wins every fucking time. Robbing from the rich? No, giving the rich inside information about how the fuck you guys think and how you think the market fucking works. And will you chase a quick little fucking, they rises over here and everybody just floods over there? Okay, you guys are fucking, you don't understand how the market works. It does rise. And yes, your dollar will be worth 5, but if you actually were, if it was natural, it'd be maybe worth in like a 2 years, 100,000. And that's where we get, you know what I mean? When it gets at its highest point, and then they decide, we can make the most money. Like you were trying to do with your $5 from 1 to 5, they now can get one from 500 to 1. After 10, 15 years. We decide. And they sell off all their shit, or they just start a rumor that it's going to tank, and then panic sets in. With the oil, the markets really, the oil, they like when they were trying to get the prices down, they're asking them to start producing more oil. Like, why? You guys are using the same amount. Well, we need the price to go. Well, then maybe you guys should stop that speculation bullshit. That's not how the oil actually is. Like, there's a war going on over there, so what's going to happen? Well, I speculate it's going to be hard to get oil. And prices start to rise automatically. They start playing the speculation, not the realities. And then you find that with Donald Trump, you can mini merger, you know what I mean? And then the panic sets in, and everybody fucking, and it's a quick spike, and he rides that quick spike to get his cash. Oh, never mind. It drops the value all the way to fucking nothing, and he can swoop in and buy something. He's like a fucking, what it is he's like a kid, an imbecile, with probably top 10 at max tricks, who's taken in probably by a actual magician, or back in the day when the internet couldn't spread the information so fast. You could shred something and then throw it in the toilet, and it never fucking happened. That's where his brain still is. That's why they had to get a flush 15, 16, because he's trying to flush paper at his apartment. Just flush and just. This must be a low flow here. Oh, this is terrible. 15 times? Maybe you don't try and flush paperwork, Donald. Again, toilet paper. Not fax machine, not documents, not contracts. Idiot. See? Just a fucking idiot. Fireworks just as well. It's a fucking idiot. Will reassemble the ashes? No. Fireplace. Gone. You talk about paperwork? Fuck off. Dumbass. Fucking idiot. Winter clean out season. Fucking idiot. See, he's a dumbass. You pull them in off their fucking bounds, and then you show them who's in charge. Second, third time, what do I do? Just keep pulling them in. It works every fucking time. And the trick worked through the 60s, 70s, 80s type shit, you know, as mentor, probably Roy Cohn. And then it stops working around the time the internet breaks, right? And then there's people that aren't exposed to the magic trick. It's not like the magic trick starts working, it starts working again, but the population has gone, I haven't seen this trick yet before. What egress? And he's like, I'm back. Because the same 10 tricks work. But this crowd is catching on fast. And they come with sticks. For anyone trying to do this because they want to trust and vacation mind, you know? Just chill out and not have to sit there and go, what are you about? Are you really? So when we get someone to fucking fact check, we need to make sure this motherfucker is telling the truth. Why were you friends with Jeffrey Epstein? When did you find out? What did you do? Did you tell anybody? When Giuffre, did you say anything to anybody? I mean, you're the Donald. You could go to the newspaper and say, hey, look at this fucking asshole Jeffrey. And don't let him near your staff. Did you do that? No? We need some more background check on this motherfucker. You ran a fucking Miss Teen pageant? No, you're not allowed. And we still need a background check on this motherfucker. Because I smell a fucking piece of shit. Article. Best friends. So you like some young, yeah. Put cuffs on this motherfucker until he fucking... I'm formally charging you. You got good lawyers? They should be able to prove this. You'll be treated well, but you're not allowed to go nowhere. We're allowed to hold you for 48 hours. That way you can't hide nothing while we hold you. You can't shred anything. You can't fucking flush any goddamn thing. You can't even order anybody to fucking stop it from happening. Don't let them take this. No, fuck you. Hey, we got it off the... Oh, okay. They come in. I don't give a fuck. Just don't let them do... No. We have a badge. We have a reason to believe it. We're coming in. We do what America does and just, well, we don't want to interrupt the election cycle. Because again, their belief in all ways and all times, if they admit defeat at all, that they fucked up at all, they are not your God and they are not perfect. There, I said it. In God we trust. Bullshit. What's with the cash then? You should trust that God's gonna, hey, it's a car? Sure. No, it's the paperwork and shit. It's all legal, it's legit, it's been, you know, it's everything. It's all inspected because it doesn't cost anything to get inspected, so it's all fucking great. Everything's running good on it. Got the fucking standard shit to go on it, so it's not a fucking cheap shit. It's gonna like I'm break on you. Take it, get the fuck out of here. I trust that God's gonna make that investment in you worth it for me. Sucker. I didn't invest in you! I would have got cash if I did. And a contract. Therefore, you can't pay me back, and you can't steal from me either. I gave you the fucking keys. And look at you being a dick. Who's a sucker? Not me. Because since you didn't, God will pay me back. I trust that God will make it good for me. In whatever way possible. Like, that was a cool thing you did, man. How about like the next fucking week, you just goes your fucking way? Really? All the lights, you hit all the fucking lights. And you order something by mail, I mean, it just shows, like 2 day, yeah, fucking move to express, just because it got shipping through fast. It gets there the same day, they just prioritize you second, so they'll accidentally prioritize you along the first thing. Sweet. For a week, so get your fucking, if you're gonna order some shit, get it. Alright. And yes, it counts there too. Yeah, it does. People think because you don't just fucking harp on it over and over again that you're like, what, incapable of fucking going into some fucking dark areas? I can go in some fucking dark fucking areas. And I drift into it usually by myself. You don't want to go a lot. I mean, most people don't want to go into the dark areas I go to. That's fine. Stay your happy ass, your tourist ass home. Me and Boo Boo got shit to do. Wouldn't that kind of invite any goddamn way? Wanna go paragliding? Wanna go hang gliding? Wanna go fucking sailing? Wanna go fucking whatever? Yeah. I'm sorry, what did you think this was? What'd you think? Cool? Brought your instrument. Cool. What's up with that? Is it my fault? How is that my fault? What exactly did I do? Did I think too loud? What did I do? I don't know. Just trying to figure shit out, you know, and then like getting answers, but not from people. It's the only person that could answer my shit, and that's just coming back clean on my end, you know? My version of things is nice. My memory of things are, I can wipe away the bad and go, man, that was fucking cool. I don't know, I mean that, yeah, okay, I mean, if we wouldn't think about that, yeah. There were a couple bad spots. I don't think about that too much. There's too much other shit. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna worry about a blink. It was a bad year. It was a bad year. It's bad 4 years, bad 18 years. We're gonna live forever and you're gonna complain about an 18-year streak? Go fuck yourself. You ain't gonna make it the whole fucking length of everything. So go ahead and hang up your titties now, bitch. You ain't making it. Don't look back in anger. Don't live in regret, I say. That's what it was. Don't live in regret. Goddamn, Steve Hofstetter, 6'4", and his wife is 5'3". There's a foot difference. Foot and an inch. Nathan McIntosh. That is fucking hilarious. To get the full effect, you kind of need to be in a crowd, like he was doing the fucking from home, and it didn't have. I don't think he believed in it as much, you know, because he usually runs off the crowd, but most comedians do. But, yeah, I don't know if Matt Rife would be like funny without a crowd. Wouldn't that be like his superpower? Like, I finally found your fucking, yeah. Get away from a crowd now. Now be funny, bitch. Yeah! Alright, Kryptonite, bitch, finally. Shiny faced ass having motherfucker. Everybody's got a weakness somewhere, man. You know. But that's, I mean, that'd be a cool fucking, if that was gonna be your weakness, that'd be cool because when's it count to be funny? They could really count out in the crowd. That'd been great to see. Man, that'd been funny as shit. All by myself. I love that song, Autoerotic Manic, because just the name alone. I don't really like the song, but I love the name. The most critical part of the song, I can do without the song. The name is a good name. What's this? Best acoustic cover playing? It's just two dudes chilling. I suppose it's different people. I don't really like that song. That's Fast Car's pretty good. Oh, that guy's Shaker. Oh hey. I don't know this one. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living alone. The treble's kicking in my ear. Pretty good. Does it have a, I'm just looking at the drums. No, that's not drums going on. Alright. Alright, so full screen. BFT, do I have that on here? Oh, quizás. Oh wait, I do have an issue cam, don't I? I put it. I can't over there. Alright, so Campbell. Campbell. That's what I loved about that fucking story I wrote, Horror. Like he gets done, it's like, and that's kind of, you know, he's kind of getting back into it. And now I'm just doing it for me, you know, I'm living it. So, I mean, that's why I don't do it at the beginning. But, you know, if you want to, if you enjoy the story, go ahead and like and subscribe, you know. And I was like, oh, cool. And it turns off, you know, I need to stop streaming. And just, I'm a whore. He's like, oh, cool, he's a redemption. He's got his shit back, and he's, you know, he's doing the stream by himself. He's in a new place. Nice. Have a good one. I'm a whore. Let's see what drum kit we got to play on there for this song. No, I don't want the shank. Erskine Rock. That's what that is. I'm also figuring out that although it's volume loud enough, sometimes it can be compressed and brought up. I mean, some of them are very quiet. Some of them are not. Put that in the room so it sounds like they're staring in the clean room. What's right in them? There's a bunch of shit that is popping very nicely. I think some shit's about to go down. Clean room. I did fix clean room, didn't I? Should have a bit more. Okay, the fudge. Yo. Huh? What the fudge? I can't even hear it. Leave me alone. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Duh, that's why I can't hear it. Okay, effects. Turn that down a bit. 1220. Ambient density in width. Bring that to 0 and out width. Extra 17. Fine. Effects. See if we can't. Room size. Bring it up a little bit. Reverb time. Take that about 1.6 seconds. So those they're cutting off like that. Which I don't know if that is that my fault. Or the model. No, the damping is not. Thought maybe I was cutting it too much, but no. I'm thinking it's something with like originally the waves. It's probably adjusting for the buffer. The MP3 it might be like the file side because the wave is bigger. It's probably taking a bigger spot, and that's why I wasn't having this kind of like it's now it's trying to like lose contact because it's chopping it up, and it doesn't continue to play after that. I think. Probably change the buffer size too. Oh, that no, not. I want the playback buffer size be bigger. Maybe decrease the number of possible sounds so that way it doesn't cut off. Like there'll be like there may be some still ringing out. Let me check the options. And just go through. Because some of those cymbals will ring for a long time. If they're still ringing, then it'll chop off until those finish playing through show preferences. There we go. Sorry about this, but I just had that idea. Stream buffer, 16 gigs, RAM, 16, max velocity layers. Let's do, velocity layers, 64. Max cache buffers. Send velocity layers triggered repeatedly as possible for way. Reading from the disk by reusing the disk stream buffers with the same data. Determines how much for the RAM moving on the same side. Change such reviews. The 64 says it dumped those buffers. Max voices, that's what I'm going to do. About 32. Well, I don't know if I do more. If I do 32, it'd be cut it off even shorter. So let's do 64, 121. Hello. Cool. Enable 15, wait on demand. Restart engine. Wait, let me check the default choke. Pedal, choke, fade. Where's that? Because I don't have, I can't get that to. Okay, all the details are high. Okay. Kick tom spill. Kick the tom spill. There's Alan. Kick the tom resonance. Oh, this one's, I guess, to help it cut in there for the spill. I just get that done anyway, so. Suspension, just using this. Okay. What was 32? Do I have that? I don't think I even have 32. I would love to go up to 65. So I should get a PC that can do that. I'll start working on that. So that way I can set aside like 65 just for this. Because it's not really a PC, it's not a CPU issue right now. And then I need to get like a internal, it should all work by now, it should all work already. And I know that streaming does the highest amount of, I got it in order of what's being used, CPU usage, and OBS is at the top. We're at 47% right now. 50 standalone in OBS. But OBS is taking 28, and memory is taking 7 gigs. And I'm still trucking along. Might be why, so some of this shit does some of the shit it does. If I had like this computer just for streaming, that'd be fucking good. That'd be like when I get, I could buy the computer. I have another computer, that'll just be my streamer. And then I'll have one just for crunching. And that way my studio never gets online. But I can still put the video. I actually have the cable and the connection right now to do it soon. and a vid card that'll handle it. This vid card in here is a 1030, and I have two 550 Ti's. The 1030 is better. I just stepped up to that one, and they immediately basically made it obsolete. But if I can get like on Windows 7 again, oh yeah, drop my machine back down to Windows 7. I get my thing back. I get my Firefly back, and I can sit that right there, and that just watches the signal coming straight out of there, straight into the Firefly. Oh hell yeah! So that's the only thing it has to do is process the incoming 2-track. Oh, it's gonna be nasty. I have a computer just for this. Yeah, computer. Oh, I got room down there. Plus, I miss my fucking. Yeah, that's why I pulled. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I moved the other one out. I have one that's working, and it's out there in the living room. My living room is just a listening station basically, but it can handle. I've got a Windows 7 out there, and I can move a better Windows 7 out there. You don't have to get online, nothing like that. It's just, it holds like my movies, my fucking, all that cool ass shit. And so I can stream all that shit right there. Like the internet goes out, still fucking good. It'd be cool if, again, if I had solar. And I'd be good as fuck to go. All my music's on there. Recordings. I couldn't really record onto that. I mean, I guess if I moved the new one in there, I could. But, Scab's coming. Yeah, I could use that to jam too. I mean, I could jam. If I had like my laptop. That's where I could jam out there in the living room through, let's reconnect. Jamzin. Yeah, and that'd be right there at the router too. Fuck yeah, I use my laptop to process the audio. I used my tasking. So I gotta reformat that bitch. Alright, cool. I won't be able to play drums out there. I always do that from back here. Alright, anyways. If that's to be the best, is I could have the router back here, but I'd have to move so much shit. That way I'd be wired in, so that way, whatever. But I'm dear Lord, come on. I've got 9,000 kilowatt, 9 meg streaming while this. I think we're pretty good. Oh, that signal. So yeah, it's floored. But I would love to play some fucking games. Holy shit, like Titanfall. Maybe I'll get live back just to play it. People are starting to get hip to it, and it's beautiful looking. So it's Homefront. If both of those are getting, because they're like cheap as shit. And then people hopefully will see that Titanfall, the original, should get a true successor. You know what I mean? I've always sort of been thinking of like the way to do it. The way to do it is go back and tell the original why that shit was going on. Because it was all online. It didn't have actual story mode. Revamp the story mode for part 2 and have those original maps, while they build new maps designed that way, the same way. And then you move it to a new engine, but keep the same fucking exact same look, same music aesthetic, all that shit. Bring it over to this new thing, and then bring some new Titans in. Don't go so fucking cartoony with it. Have cargo missions and shit you can fly. So you don't have to just be a grunt, you can be other shit also. Oh. Yeah, cargo missions you could fly would be fucking sweet. A flight simulator in there also. Then you go in the first person to fucking play, like when you board someone, it just loads those 2 ships as a map. And then, you can turn gravity on and off, but then it becomes like a death match on the 2 ships. Whoever wins gets the ship. You might come in across PCs. Maybe their ship is fucked up, It's either that or it's close to, they have theirs triggered to blow if they don't put in a certain code at, a certain time. Dead man switch. And you're flying like, oh, I got this ship. What the fuck? Dead Man Trigger. We win. If you recognize them, then you recognize the signs, and you realize you got 10 hours to defuse this bomb. And first, but like, it won't go nowhere. You win the ship, but it won't go nowhere. And like a countdown starts going as you're scavenging. Dun, dun, you have 1 hour. Fuck, we've been on here for like 10 hours at game time. Yeah, and you have 1 hour left before it blows itself up. Get back on your ship and get the fuck out. You know, that way you don't have to worry about. It'd be hard as fuck to find it, wouldn't it? But yeah, so that way people can just stock up ships and ships and ships and ships. Far Cry 5, you want to figure Far Cry, you want to figure out where to go? Far Cry 5. Crank it back. Turn Far Cry 5 into a zombie game. You've already got the zombies, but do it for real. Again, in the same place. It's called Hopeless County, and you just have like a fog go over it, you know, instead of that green fog, there's like a gray fog. You have the infected people, the angels. They're already sick. Just give them that green can stay, but maybe they make it a little bit darker, and that way you know they're infected, and they can infect you. Yeah. Or something dripping from their mouth, whatever, you can see that, because they've already got the angels with the masks over, and like the basement idea is fucking dope as shit. Being boarded up is dope as shit, because then the fucking people can decide to like climb the top and go through the chimney, and then you have to load in, and then it's a nest inside there. And you have to climb back out, so there's a load screen. Do you really want to watch the character? Fucking no. They take a little time. You see them kind of squeeze their fucking way out, if they make it. And then pull something up, pull something up. That's just all automation. That way it could be like the load screen. Is that, and you're like, fuck yeah. And it could be like something like you have to push left and right, or just something with the joystick to help pull. Mini games inside mini games, they're just up while the load screen's going. There's a mini game to, left side, analog, left, right. If you want to have speed, the fucking. It doesn't really speed it up, but you can feel the resistance. It feels like it does. Might make your character stronger also. As you get to know the areas and starts to get to know you, if AI was also helping with the render, it'd probably get easier to move. So therefore, that would make it easier. You build your muscle and could probably start doing it faster. And so it'd feel like it was actually doing it because it's learning like your basic style, what you would do. Okay, so we don't need to necessarily all that out there. You're not going to go get in a fucking plane. You don't really like to fly. Oh, you are? We'll load that up. That kind of shit. Just loading up in front. Don't render the whole floor. You can see the floor, but it doesn't actually have solid floor except for like in the available areas to step on. The stuff that actually has contact, only the stuff that's within contactable area. Until then, it's just a fucking projection. Stuck now? Because the mountains in the far distance were fucking fake until you got there. Or the ground was fake until you fell down and reached beyond your ability to reach. You got knocked back farther than you can fall back. And you fell off the edge of the little platform. You're actually, would you know, would you care? Until you actually touch. Does that have to be solid the whole time, or can it just be solid right now and then? And this memory is still there, and your memory of how it feels, but it's not real. And you gotta feel it, your mind. Okay, yeah, it is real. I can touch it. I can touch this. I can and see it's making the right proper sounds. Would you care that it's not? Apparently not, because it's been doing it your whole life just fine. Get basic instructions before leaving Earth. I was trying to figure out today, like, okay, Louis got a fucking great neck and a great action, I'm trying to figure out, like, why, what's the difference between that because it's all, it's right. You know what I mean? It's scaled right, and so how did this one? Is it 3/4 maybe? Because it's definitely a thinner neck. I mean, maybe that one was built with more Les Paul specs and standard spacings and stuff, which would be very standard, and they're known for thicker necks. And this is like a Strat style neck. I could see why it'd be faster and lower down, but I've never seen like cinematic in that pacing and spacing. So yeah, that's what caught me up. I think that's exactly what happened with Man in the Box. You know, I wouldn't think so, but so they do drop T and. Let's do Man in the Box. Okay, I gotta do it. I can do that. It's actually easier to do. Because it's much bigger sibling. Afraid to make mistakes, you know? Be afraid of making mistakes you can't undo. Writing a song? I don't like that. Kinda do. Get that root out of there. I was trying to do something in E, and I just happened to. Just go weird for the first second, as we have to go. In order to break the norms, there has to be a norm to break. Do you not agree? So the innovators better than the fucking people that laid the road? No. It's just that, like, you know, I mean, that music would work at any point in time, really, you know, but it happened to capture, like, right around the time that we were in very well. How the Doors capture their time very well, but the music is timeless. It's just it was introduced during that time, and it works very well in the elevator music. It works very well in fucking metal. It works very well as a country song. You know what I mean? It just works very well. Don't you love her, Radley? Don't you love her way? Tell me what you say. Don't you love her way? Tell me what you say. Don't you love her as she's walking the fuck out the door? Don't you come back no more, no. You know what I mean? Just mix it up together, and next thing you know, you got actual, you know. It just was introduced. The Beatles just introduced. But it was timeless. It was going to be part of the fabric of time, and it works in many other situations, scenes, even with their music in different areas. It's jaunting. What would you do if it's sang to stand up and walk out on me, play some drums and then say, yeah, I told you so.
See the sunset in your eyes, see the thorn twist in your side, and I wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate, on a bed of nails she makes me wait, and I wait. With or without you, with or without you. Through the storm we reach the shore. You give it all, but I want more, and I'm waiting for you. With or without you, with or without you, I can't live. With or without you.
And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. Hands are tied, my body bruised. He's got me with nothing to win and nothing left to lose. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. With or without you, with or without you,
What's up, everybody? This is Alejandro from Boyce Avenue, and I'm sitting with my dear friend Keena Granis. And you just watched our version of With or Without You by the amazing U2. And it was pretty cool because in rehearsal, she has such a pleasant voice that coming up with our own harmonies and just our own random arrangements was a lot of fun.
So I hope you like it. We hope you like it. We had so much fun making it, and feel free to check out our channels if you want to.
Yeah, up next there's going to be a screen with an icon for her channel or our channel, and you gotta pick which one. Which one's it going to be?
Which one?
No, either way, it's all good. We just really appreciate the fact that you guys stuck around to the end of the video, and we hope you guys like the video.
And I'm waiting for you, with or without you. Beauty queen of only 18, she had some trouble with herself. He was always there to help her. She always belonged to someone else.
I drove 4 miles and miles and wound up at your door. I've had you so many times, but somehow I want more.
I don't mind spending every day out on your corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. Tap on my window, knock on my door. I wanna make you feel beautiful. I know I tend to get so insecure. It doesn't matter anymore.
It's not always rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise that moves us along. Yeah, my heart is full and my door's always open. You come anytime you want.
I don't mind spending every day out on your corner in the pouring rain. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I live with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your hand, and you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one of you, and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair, making a home down there as my show won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your hand, and you played it to the beat. Could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your hand, but you played it with your beating. Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasured gold. You'll pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. Yeah, it all, it all, it all. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your hand, and you played it to the beat. Could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your hand, but you played it, you played it, you played it, you played it to the beat. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face beside a train. And it's not easy to be me. I wish that I could to lie about a home I'll never see. It may sound absurd, but don't be naive. Even heroes have the right to bleed. I may be disturbed, but won't you concede? Even heroes have the right to dream. It's not easy to be me. Up, up and away, away from me. Well, it's alright. You can all sleep sound tonight. I'm not crazy or anything. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Men weren't meant to ride with clowns between their knees. I'm only a man in a silly red sheet, digging for kryptonite on this one-way street. Only a man in a funny red sheet, looking for special things inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me. It's not easy to be me. I'm more than some pretty face beside a train. It's not easy to be me. I wish that I could cry, fall upon my knees. Highway run into the midnight sun. The wheels go round and round, you're on my mind. Restless hearts sleep alone tonight, sending all my love along the wire. They say that the road ain't no place to start a family. Right down the line, it's been you and me. And loving a music man ain't always what it's supposed to be. Oh girl, you stand by me. I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. Well, then sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your life, when everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
I like the drum kit a lot. I'm gonna pause right here. I gotta pee. Jumper, Third Eye Blind. I know these songs. I don't know them. I've heard them. I don't. A lot of these I've heard. I don't like haven't like listened to them. Like, oh, cool. There's that weird catch in there. I didn't get it, but I just like second time through. I was like, it's gotta be in tempo. You know, it's gotta be in tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta go pee. Not really my music. Oh, you didn't hear that unless you heard it. Just crazy, isn't it? Hopefully you heard it. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you did not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. The angry boy, a bit too insane. I sing over a secret pain. You know you don't belong. You're the first to fight, you're way too loud. You're the flash you let on a burial shroud. I know something's wrong. Everyone I know has got a reason to say, put the past away. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you did not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. Well, he's on the table and he's gone to cold, and I do not think anyone knows what they're doing here. And your friends have left you, you've been dismissed. I never thought it would come to this, and I want you to know everyone's got to face down the demons. Maybe today you can put the past away. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you did not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. I would understand. Maybe today you could put the past away. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you did not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. I would understand. I would yeah. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you did not want to see me again, I would understand. to come. So would you even care? And I feel it, and I feel it. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask around? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. She wears the smell alone. When I feel so much depends on the weather. So is the raining in your bedroom, and I see that these are the eyes of disarray. So would you even care? And I feel it, and he feels it. So where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask around? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. She wears the smell alone. When the dogs will find her, they got time to wait for tomorrow to find it, to find it, to find it. When the dogs will find her, they got time to wait for tomorrow to find it, to find it, to find it. So where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask around? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. She wears the smell alone. When the dogs will find her, they got time to wait for tomorrow to find it, to find it, to find it. When the dogs will find her, they got time to wait for tomorrow to find it, to find it, to find it. Ooh. Today was gonna be the day, but they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you got to do. But I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Back to you, the words on the street that the fight in your eyes out. Well, I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it down. Yeah, I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you had some trouble with herself. He was always there to help her. She always belonged to someone else.
I drove for miles and miles and wound up at your door. I've had you so many times, but somehow I want more.
I don't mind spending every day out on your corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while, and she your pantry with your cupcakes. It's a little secret, just a Robinson's affair. Oh, so long you've got to hide it from the kids
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. 10. Ground control 9, to Major Tom. 8, 7. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2, check ignition, and may God's love be with you. Lift off. This is ground control to Major Tom. You freely made the grade. Our papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. And I'm floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do.
Wasn't never a huge Nippo. We love the Camel Kid.
And I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much as she runs. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating round my tin can? Far above the moon. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing.
Oh, I didn't push the button.
Thank you.
It's 10 minutes from Chuck's o'clock. So, I'll play for another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go do something else. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get high. And then, might come back, I don't know. Oh, I got pork chops to eat. Fuck yeah, I cooked some pork chops last night. They were out of fucking sight. I made some mashed potatoes and sauteed onions on top of the pork chop. Got that AI slop. I'm not a cop, you know, so, but this shit's gotta stop. Kill it. Oh, I love hash. Oh, I love hash. It's just a different, it's a much better, it's a likable high, I think. Oh, that's gonna pop. And then there's a spot. When that goes. Oh, like most of my neck is fucking good. There's a spot right up there. That's gonna go eventually soon. I mean, everything else is popped all the way up. It's like at the very top. It's like a little quick little fucking end up. It's so weird. Like how, you know, like how you're like that, and I hear like the tiny little cracks, you know, or like a. I mean, it pulls the muscle enough, and then I guess that thing's been compressed this whole time because they just I can feel them like, you know, there's getting gap between there, between whatever. And I was right. There's gonna be each time I pop one, there'd be like a flutter, you know. It's just signal to my heart that's not that's being basically jammed up by the fucking thing that's been too close together. My hernia, my sister has one, so it's probably somewhat predisposed to it, and I figured out that when they're kicking the shit out of me, I was just like, fuck, probably like fetal, you know what I mean? Just tucked up and crunched, flexing, and then that, you know, they're hitting the shit out of me. How long? I don't know. I mean, it's probably since like 2000. So I never felt it, you know, I can feel it when it pops out. And when I pushed back in, I was like, that's weird. Maybe I didn't ever notice it before. I don't know. I like Wish You Were Here. I do like Cure just like that. Oh, and this is good. Let me do both, guys. Fuck it. Wish You Were Here. Thank you, Bush. Yeah, it struck the clock. Shit. Should have put a fucking thank you on there. I'll do it on from the side though. On behalf of everyone here at KIND, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. May your 21's gun salute your face. Not anything else. Don't think anything else besides that. Shut your face. Shut your mouth. Alright, so, and then, if you have time, go by and buy one of the shirts or the t-shirts or, you can call the 1-900 number, email, it's free, and, yeah, alright, I gotta go.